Sister Lilian remedies, because a mother needs to be sure.
Parenting and pregnancy expert Sister Lilian Paramore combines responsible health advice with the gentle touch of homeopathy in all she does. Today, she answers more viewer questions.
Sister Lilian, we received this query via Facebook from Tammy van Billion. She says, my son has 2 sets of grommets, plus minus 2 years ago. His one ear has stuff running out of it, not permanently. Can she use the ear care remedy? Would it help?
Ear care is not necessarily going to stop stuff running out if there is already a little hole in the tympanic membrane, which is what grommets actually achieves. Usually after the grommets have fallen out, they do grow closed, but because he's had more than one set, sometimes that is what happens down the line. But it does say to me that because he's had 2 sets of grommets, he's obviously before that had a number of ear infections. And for that reason, his ears are his weak point. So we've got 2 things that we need to look at. Firstly, what is happening that his ears are becoming that weak point? Probably a lot of mucus. Now, ear care would be a good remedy to keep him on because that's his weak point, and it will also help with the buildup of the fluid. But you could also use mucocare if his ear infections always come secondary to colds and flu and sinus. From the middle ear to the back of the throat, there's a tube called the eustachian tube. The mucus can run in there, inflame that. Good bacteria can grow very well there. Not a good idea. Ear infection, last sting in the tail. Seen as he's sick quite often, you need to get him onto our immunocare. Immunocare helps build natural resistance. Recurrent illness says the immune system is taking strain.
Rihanna Cotwell asks, what remedy do you have for nasal congestion as well as sinus and hay fever? I need something for my 5-month-old and 5-year-old.
Fortunately, this is so simple because there is one remedy, mucocare. Mucocare is a broad spectrum self-help remedy. It takes care of all types of mucus and upper respiratory problems. Sinuses that run all over your head, it will help for that. Even if you're 50 or 55 or 85, it's going to help, including your 5-year-old and your 5-month-old. Whether you've got it heaped up and not able to run, or you're sneezing it out like in hay fever, or you've just got a watery, runny nose, mucocare. If you've got excess mucus, mucocare is the remedy that takes care of mucus, and it can be any type from any origin.
Sister Lilian remedies, because a mother needs to be sure.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.